All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Chicago Blackhawks at Buffalo Sabres post-game recap. And it's been a while since I've said the Buffalo Sabres are on a winning streak. That's right, two in a row. They're coming off of a 7-1 win over the New York Islanders on Monday. And now they're coming off of a 6-2 win over the Chicago Blackhawks. So they sweep the Chicago Blackhawks. The last time they played them in Chicago on October 19th, they beat them 4-2. And now they beat them 6-2 in Buffalo. And now the Buffalo Sabres will be on the road on Sunday in St. Louis. Let's win 3 in a row as the Buffalo Sabres come in at 13, 19, and 4, and the St. Louis Blues come in at 17, 16, and 4. The Buffalo Sabres go to St. Louis and Dallas. The Buffalo Sabres beat the Dallas Stars on October 22nd, 4-2 in Buffalo. So they already have a win over Dallas. They already know they can beat these guys. But Sunday, they play the St. Louis Blues in St. Louis. And then on New Year's Eve, they go to Dallas, who come in at 20-13 and 1. One of those 13 losses was to the Buffalo Sabres. So, I know Dallas is probably going to want revenge, but anyways, we swept the Chicago Blackhawks. We beat them 4-2 and 6-2. And in a later video, I have some Diamondbacks news to pass along, but I will be doing that in another video as the Arizona Diamondbacks have signed pitcher Corbin Burnes to a 6-year, $210 million contract. So, but let's get into this. Let's recap this Buffalo Sabres win over the Chicago Blackhawks. The Buffalo Sabres scored 4 in the first and 2 in the second for 6 goals. The Chicago Blackhawks scored 1 in the second and 1 in the third for 2 goals. Chicago Blackhawks 2, Buffalo Sabres 6. Shots, Chicago 17, Buffalo 35. Block shots, Blackhawks 9, Sabres 11. Hits, Chicago Blackhawks 35, Buffalo Sabres 24. Face-offs, Chicago 24, Buffalo 25. Power play goals, none for either team. Penalty minutes for a side. Scoring in the first period at 9:51, it was Buffalo's Zach Benson, his 6th of the season, assisted by Rasmus Dahlin, his 18th, and Bowen Byram, his 15th, and it's 1-0 Buffalo. And then at 12:23, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch, his 10th of the season, assisted by Tage Thompson, his 10th, and Rasmus Dahlin, his 2nd of the game, his 19th of the season. And it's 2-0 Buffalo. And then at 12:38, just 15 seconds later, it was Buffalo's Jack Quinn, his 5th of the season, assisted by Dylan Cousins, his 11th of the season, and by John Jason Peterka, his 16th. And it's 3-0 Buffalo. And then at 19:18, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, his 8th of the season, assisted by Jack Quinn. And it's 4-0 Buffalo after 1. And then in the second period, at 16:39, it was Chicago's Tyler Bertuzzi, his 11th of the season, assisted by Taylor Hall, his 12th, and Connor Bedard, his 22nd. And it's 4-1 Buffalo after 2. And then in the third period, it was at 3:06. It was Chicago's Seth Jones, assisted by Maroon, his 8th, and Lucas Reichel, his 8th, and it's 4-2 Buffalo. And then at 5:48, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch. His second of the game, his 11th of the season. Assisted by Ryan McLeod, his 11th, and Sam Lafferty, his first. And it's 5-2 Buffalo. And then at 15:06, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch. His third of the game, his 12th of the season, unassisted. Alex Tuch gets the hat trick, and it's 6-2 Buffalo Sabres. And that is your final. The Buffalo Sabres win 2 in a row. They are on a winning streak. We got to go win in St. Louis now, make it 3 in a row. Penalties in the second period at 2:24, it was Chicago's T.J. Brody, 2 minutes for hooking. And at 12:43, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs, 2 minutes for slashing. And at 12:43, it was Chicago's Kevin Korchinski, 2 minutes for roughing. And then in the third period at 3:28, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuch, 2 minutes for tripping. And Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen stopped 15 of 17 shots. He has a .882 save percentage, and he played 59 minutes and 46 seconds. Now, they chased Chicago's goalie after the first period. They chased Peter Mrazek. He allowed 4 goals on 11 shots, had a .636 save percentage. And then Artur Soderblom came in, allowed 2 goals on 24 shots, had a .917 save percentage. So Soderblom did better, but he still allowed 2 goals after coming in for Peter Mrazek. It was another team effort, another team win. I think Lindy Ruff is finally getting to these kids. I think you're finally starting to see them turn a corner, and we just got to keep it up. One game at a time. They have a lot of work to do to get back in it, but it's not impossible. They can. I think that they beat St. Louis on Sunday, and then they head to Dallas to take on the Stars, and then I think they're on a 4-game road trip now. Let's see. At St. Louis, at Dallas, at Colorado. They're going to want revenge in that game, and then at Vegas. So they got some tough games coming up. And then they got Washington at home, who they're going to want revenge against. And then they're at Ottawa, home against Seattle, home against Carolina, home against Pittsburgh, at Seattle, at Vancouver, at Calgary, at Edmonton. So they got a tough January coming up, but let's take it one game at a time. Let's celebrate these 2 wins, scoring 7 goals against the Islanders on Monday night, and then scoring 6 goals against Chicago tonight. You know what? And they said it in the game. They broke the 13-game losing streak. They scored 13 goals in between these last 2 games, 13 and 13. Will they go on a 13-game winning streak? We will see. But they do have some tough ones, and they know they can beat Dallas because they already beat them this season. They had a 4-0 lead against Colorado and blew it, so they're gonna want to win that game. And then the Jack Eichel game, they're gonna want to beat Vegas in Vegas. That's a Saturday night game. And then Monday night, January 6th, they play the Washington Capitals. So, like I said, they got a lot of work to do, but they can get right back in this thing. And on Sunday, it's blue and gold versus blue and gold. The Buffalo Sabres versus the St. Louis Blues. Both teams wear blue and gold. So, guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Down. Peace. Go Sabres. Stay tuned for my Buffalo Sabres at St. Louis Blues preview. And also stay tuned for my Corbin Burns signing with the Arizona Diamondbacks. 6 years, $210 million video. Go Sabres. Let's beat the St. Louis Blues.